The Tomatoes at the Trotter Scholarship Dinner has been a labor of love for UAM executive chef Thomas Bedward for the last 7 years.
I say it every year at the event that it is absolutely my favorite, the most favorite event that I have that we do, because it tells a tale for Southeast Arkansas, for Drew, Bradley counties, and for UAM for that matter.
2019 marked the 9th year for the annual event. Circumstances beyond the chef's control provided his cooking team with a unique challenge: a tomato shortage.
An extremely wet season in the spring, and deer apparently couldn't stay out of the fields. So we were forced to serve right around 70 people with under 100 pounds of tomatoes. Sounds like a lot of tomatoes when you say 100 pounds of tomatoes, but when you factor in all of the rendering and you're cooking everything down, 10 pounds of tomatoes will make less than a quart of sauce.
Bedward and his assistants get their tomato supply just days before the event. They are left trying to figure out a flavor that is fitting to the menu.
Used one, a Niagas tomato, is an heirloom variety, and it was the sweetest tomato. It was like biting into a plum, and so we turned that into a cheesecake one year.
Bedward says they generally have their staple crop, such as Bradley tomatoes, Cherokee purples, and the Arkansas Traveler, but they also get some wild and crazy varieties, which makes their job on choosing a menu all the more interesting.
Start tasting each one and noting the different qualities of every one of them, from seed counts and the textures and flavors and how thick the skin is and acid contents and all of those different things that play into the flavor of that tomato and the end result on a plate.
Every chef will tell you that they want as little food as possible to go to waste. Tomatoes at the Trotter is no different.
So that's one of the beauties of creating these menus, is we find a way to get 100 pounds of tomatoes in the door and have less than 2 pounds of waste. And a pound of that was because I dropped some on the floor.
June 2020 will mark the 10th year anniversary for the Tomatoes at the Trotter. According to organizers at the College of Forestry, Agriculture, and Natural Resources, this year's event promises to be bigger than ever.